John is a 16-year-old teen. He has stopped trying. John has refused to go to college. His uncle offered him a job in his company. John declined. One relative even offered to pay his school fees so he could retake his Form 4 exam, and John refused. John wakes up, takes his breakfast, whiles away the day, and waits for another day. This is a case of learned helplessness. Welcome back to Reflections on Parenting. My name is Matilda, guidance and counseling psychologist and secondary school teacher. If you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe that we may continue to grow together. So what is learned helplessness? This is a condition in which an individual stops putting effort because past experience has shown them that no matter what they do, nothing changes. This concept was first described by Martin Seligman in the 1960s. They did experiments with dogs. Dogs were exposed to electric shock. At first they would jump and try to wriggle themselves free from the trap, but they couldn't. The experiments were made in such a way that the dog could not be able to free themselves from the electric shock. So finally the dogs learned that there is nothing they can do about the electric shock, and they learned to be passive. Even when the dogs were set free, the dogs remained passive and just endured through the shock. John has never scored higher than a D- all through his high school education. John has grown up with an alcoholic father in total poverty, all the time lacking this, lacking the other. And John is not alone. Many kids are becoming learned helpless. What are some of the factors that cause this? For John's case, it is the fact that he keeps trying in his academic work and he's failing and he's failing and he's failing. He has also grown up with a functionless daddy. Daddy is always drunk from morning to evening. There is no inspiration. There is no one to give him hope. He only sees his mother struggling here and there to make ends meet. Another cause of learned helplessness is those helicopter parents. We want to do everything for our children. We want to rescue them from everything. So you make their bed for them, you pack their lunch for them, you arrange their books in their school bag. Anything small that happens to them, you're quick to the rescue. The kid learns that my effort is not required. Yet, self-efficacy is one of the basic needs of human beings. Everyone wants to feel like they can manage, like they can be in charge of their own lives. Another cause of learned helplessness is harsh and inconsistent treatment from parents. There are parents who are always harsh. John, why are you just sitting there? Why make yourself useful in this house? So John tries to make himself useful. He tries to make dinner. What are you doing? You're burning up everything. You're better off not trying. So John tries. John is reprimanded for trying. John sits and does nothing. John again is reprimanded for the same. So what do you want the child to do? The child learns to protect his emotions by choosing never to have initiative in doing anything. Next is comparing your teenager with other children, siblings, neighbors' children. Look, John, your friends are making it. Look at the grades they're bringing. Look at you. You can't even fry an egg. Yet Mary there makes a whole meal. You are the parent. You're supposed to be the cheerleader of your child. And here you are, killing them. with what you're saying. And you see, this learned helplessness follows them in adulthood unless there is intervention. They are at the workplace, they cannot initiate anything. They are afraid. They are dependent on other people. They can't think independently because they have learned that their opinion doesn't matter. Those kids become poor decision makers in adulthood. They are always depending on other people. And of course, they have low productivity. They have never believed that their effort can amount to anything. So they would never take initiative to start up something. So how do we help John to overcome his learned helplessness? That would be the content for our next video.